brothers.
So who's a what's up?
Yeah, man, that's some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, man. My bad, yo, man. I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh because I've been high and sick, but yeah, man, 5 stars, man. Like that's all the criteria. Like they like listen, they checked all the boxes that they said. You know what I mean? Hour technically, an hour and 5 if you count the entrances. So it's an hour match still. False finishes, doing each other's moves.
What the fuck?
Calling back to other people's moves. Like
Nigga,
it's gonna be a 5. This is Dave's. This is Dave's. Like Dave was eating ice cream watching this. Man, he would probably just die of sugar shock. Like he was getting everything that he needed.
Kicked up in the background, laying on his stomach with his feet kicking in the background. Like you talking on the phone to his best friend.
Yeah, laying on the stove, you know what I'm saying, with your feet on the wall, you know what I mean? He was saying, can't wait to give this 70 stars, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Usually we don't talk about something this early. Hey, yo, so yeah, the chat, right? Yeah, let me get that, y'all. Let me get you. Yo, I didn't have dysentery, the real JM. First off, I heard y'all say I had the.
Don't say a curse word.
I heard you said I had the bubonic plague.
Don't say a curse word. Don't say a curse word.
I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you saying that I had the bubonic plague. I did not have the plague. I felt like I had the plague, but I did not have the plague.
Okay, good.
At least you didn't say I had dysentery though, so I appreciate that. I thought it was my brothers that said that I had the bubonic plague. I was like, damn, what?
Oh,
dysentery.
So what you're saying is
smallpox.
Okay.
Smallpox.
You didn't listen to the episode then.
No, I did. I was popping in and
out. Because you would have known. You feel me? You was like, oh, I mean, I'm just saying it was 6 days ago. You know
bro, I had a migraine and I was throwing up. Like I left work. You know, I can't afford to leave work paying this high ass California rent. Like, you think I want to leave work paying this high ass rent? So I'm like, man, can I use some sick time? They're like, nah, man, we're gonna give you 4 hours and go home. I said, see, man, I hope everybody gets robbed in this mall. But I can't wait. But yeah, I'm back. I appreciate y'all holding me down. And letting my man Adrian just run off the map like, yo, I missed the worst episode. Every time I'm sick, I missed the good stuff. Like, man, I'd have for sure been in the court. Like, yeah, I don't like them either.
That was really good. That was a good episode. You missed some
all time classic, generational episode.
You know what's crazy? Shout out to Cujo. Cujo was like, yo, this is my top 5.
Yo, I almost cussed him out.
Hey,
almost cussed him out on that post. I was like, yo, are you kidding me?
I'm not gonna lie.
We made the threshold.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, I was reading the comments. They're like, CJ gonna come back and not gonna have a job. They said it's walking papers. And also, like, I want to say to you, girl, I can say when I'm wrong. That clip. That shit was cool. I was like, yo, why are you trying to start a war with these niggas?
Oh, so are we gonna pull the curtain back on that?
Yeah, I'll pull the curtain back.
Yeah, because my boy right here. Yeah, my boy right here didn't want me to post it. He was like, you gonna start what's the beef with these? You got a problem with these?
Scary ass. I was like, do it.
Nah, because you're usually the one, like, whenever I encourage some nefarious shit, some wild shit, Graham's always like, what's that gonna do for the show? What is that gonna bring us? How are we gonna honor God through this? Like, how are we
Yeah.
What is the angel Gabriel gonna think about this?
Yo, facts.
Man didn't want me to post it, P. You feel me? It's like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. You feel me? And I'm just like, hey, blood, some things gotta be done. You feel me? Honestly, okay, here's my thing, right? I don't got a problem with none of them people. I don't know none of them people. You feel me? most of them people ain't really people, I don't think. You feel me? Like, it's just like faceless accounts. Them niggas don't got like shows where they eventually show their face a couple times a month. You feel me? They just repurpose and repost content. You know what I'm saying? So if people in the community are feeling like shafted because certain platforms are stealing and not crediting or utilizing that whole engagement farming thing. All right, cool. Well, we can use some engagement farming to tell y'all about yourselves a little bit. You feel me? So that's what we did. Plus, honestly, here's the thing. I just think the Kenny dude is a cornball. So that was my excuse from the jump. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I bet. Cool. We up.
I'm mad I walked down this. I'm mad I walked back down this road. Hit the intro, man. Let's go.
Hey,
taking it overboard. This should be right here. This should be right here, and you just want to hit the damn button, man.
Hey, he with his baby, do it. He with his mama, do it. He would.
Tell him. I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
He with his baby, do it. He with his mama, do it.
Bro. Last week I was like, I know CJ would have just loved all of this energy right here. I was like, yo.
And they sent the clip. You sent the clip in the chat. I was like, "Oh no!" I'm for sure would have been like, "You lied, you lied, you lied, you lied about my watermark. You lied about my."
Bro, it doesn't even stop there. They breaking down the snippet on the beginning of the Not Like Us music video. They're like, yo, man, these are all the lyrics are all titles of songs that Drake did where he was stealing flows and stuff like that. I was like, damn.
Damn,
Kendrick.
I ain't trying to do all that, man. I just love confrontation. As long as nobody gets hurt. Yo, somebody replied to the little tweet too. I was like, oh, whatever replied, I was like, the Pulitzer Prize somewhere spiraling. Yeah, like I don't know who replied to the clip that Graham made, but yeah, it felt real hard part 6 just to me. So
don't y'all niggas worry. We gonna have Adrian back on one day. As soon as the heat dies down.
Yeah. Come back next week. What you talking about?
No, Schoolboy Q can't go there. He can't come here. All right.
What he?
Yeah.
He made college.
Ain't no heat.
All right. No heat. All right.
All right, man. Check it out, dog. This is another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast 314.
314.
What I do?
314. Nah. This nigga try to act like I'm a bitch. This nigga say, yo, I ain't scared of none of these niggas. And I'm like, I'm scared of these niggas because I didn't want.
That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. But since you want to bring it up,
well, so
that's nah. Do the intro, nigga. Do the intro, nigga.
He already did that.
No, not that intro, nigga. That intro.
No, I've been gone for a week.
When I say push the button, that means start the theme song. When I say do the intro, nigga, you do the intro that you do every week.
Nigga, you'll get the call done. You just got here. Nigga, you ain't over here. Nigga, you
got here. 3 years. 3 years of sitting here, and niggas like, yo, man, look, man.
Hey, man.
You're still a new hire.
Graham, I loved it. I loved it. I appreciate it. And listen, hey man, that's how you feel. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You feel me? We the PE3. You know what I mean? He just wanted to say that. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? Like, if he don't like y'all, don't mean that we don't like y'all. Even though, like, y'all, man, like,
see,
hey, man, y'all all right.
Okay,
you know what I mean? But he just don't like you. Like,
and I don't care enough to shield you from his dislike.
What have you shielded us from? What have you done for us lately? Dun. Ooh, yeah. So I don't want to hear none about that. You know what I mean? Like, listen, protect yourself. You don't need us. Now you need us, huh?
So we just future Metro. We just facilitating the beef, and we just housing it right here.
Steve Nash, you know what I mean? Like, listen, man. Sometimes you got to average them assists. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, you wanna yell at some niggas? This sound good to me.
Yeah, I'm back. Holler this nigga some more. All right, cool, bad. But yeah. Sorry for interrupting you, Graham. Go ahead back to your intro.
I have nothing
I won't say nothing.
Intro. You guys know what you're watching. You guys know what you're listening to. Public Enemies Podcast. I'm Graham. That's Ben. That's Jizzle. We're all here. You know what's funny? Me and CJ actually had matching shirts on. We were both wearing Top Dollar t-shirts right before we went live. And I said, oh, shit, you got on that shirt? I'm going to change because we're not twins. Okay?
No, we're not twins.
No, we're not twins. And
y'all don't call nobody twin. Y'all niggas from Atlanta. You say slime, like you don't do none of that.
Hey, don't you say "do" and "two" from wherever you from? Baltimore Raven. Where's your Lamar Jackson at? No, I'm tired of you. Like you've been champ for a week again, and then like now you just like see. I'm never gonna be sick again, y'all. See, next time I'm just gonna throw up on camera. All right, because apparently y'all said I had. Oh, you're the champ still?
Of course. Hi.
I thought Ben said he was.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
I was champion for like all right, kill it with that Chris Jericho shit, nigga. I know what you're doing. I was champion for a week. I was champion for like 8 or 9 days. Nigga saying in the comments like, "Yo, this thing got a Kane reign."
Hey man,
we got a Christian Cage reign.
We can give you the Free the Wave title if you want. You feel me? You're free to wave.
Yeah. All right, man. What do you guys want to talk about? Wrestling and stuff? All right, cool. Let's do it.
The and stuff part.
The and stuff part? Ooh, okay. I like the and stuff part. Wrestling. Let's get into the and stuff part.
Oh. That's shot.
That's what I got, man. That's what I got. So listen, we're not doing small package news anymore, so I got to do something to introduce like the little whatever shit at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. You got Law and Order. You feel me? So it is that. You feel me? Hey, so PBS is going to be airing a documentary called "When Giants Walked Here." This is Jim Crockett era documentary. It is what is it? I think it's the Dartmouth or something, the arena in North Carolina, wherever them niggas was doing all they shit back in the 80s, going crazy, 70s going crazy. Jim Crockett Productions. They got a documentary coming out on PBS on August the 10th. So I don't know, check that out if you're interested. There's another is this a documentary or is this? Yes, it is. This is a Netflix series, actually. The Queen of Villains. It is dedicated and surrounded and centered on Japanese female wrestling legend Dump Matsumoto and her career. This premieres on Netflix on September the 19th. In addition to that, the Dark Side of the Ring has announced that the season 6 is currently in production. They've just started doing interviews. So for those of you that enjoy Dark Side of the Ring, get ready, get prepared for season 6. That's probably going to come at the top of 2025.
That shit's like the Jersey Shore, nigga.
Right. They just keep. I mean, it's a lot of wrestlers with a lot of bullshit going on in their life. You feel me? So there you go.
Yeah, man. How many more evil niggas we got to talk about? How many more bullshit? How many more niggas been fucked over?
Remember the time that Sexy Red was there? Like, oh yeah, you're definitely getting one of them.
Sexy Red. Did you see the tweet that Sexy Red put out after she like 2 weeks ago or whatever with her and?
I thought you were trying to shoot at the gang. You know what I mean? I thought we had to get on her head, but I seen that.
Well, with that said, we're going to close out this little news bit section with that comment right there. Ken
Knuckle Mountain Arena.
No, does the and stuff include Graham killing another part in the new AEW project that just dropped? Yes, indeed. There is a new AEW project out. It is called Who We Are Volume 2, a celebration of excellence. I got a track on there called Embassy Suites. It is a record dedicated to Khan. Featuring Cut Right. My man's went crazy on that. He actually spazzed, went stupid. You feel me? I was a little bit jealous of his verse. But that record is out there. Apple Music, Spotify. You feel me? Check that out. All the AEW's platforms and all that. Straight like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Graham.
Thanks for being.
I want to tell you congratulations because you deserve it. And since you were the best verse on the last one, you know what I'm saying? You might as well get the best verse on the last one for the next one. So yeah, man.
Congratulations, bro.
Shout out to the culture.
This nigga.
Damn. You know when you do something, you expect your friends to be like excited and like happy.
I'm about to go over. I'm about to be like, yo.
No.
Let me go over. Like, nigga, you was already. Hey. Go ahead.
I got you, man. Look, I know this nigga longer. You know what I mean? I know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm only been saying that he's the best rapper that I know from my city. You know what I mean? And I know niggas from this city that's made like literal top 10 hits. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about literal top 10 hits who I know their big brothers and I raised. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to like a red nose. You know what I'm saying? And like I've been saying, I was like, yo, man, I don't think you know better rapper because he be rapping with wrestling themes and shit like that and all that shit, man. Listen, he act like he don't want to do this shit, you know what I mean? That's why he took himself out, you know what I mean? But he deserves the fucking praise, nigga, because he's good at what he do, nigga. If he wasn't good at what he did, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing right now. All right. And I'm just glad that fucking somebody's giving him his fucking flowers that he deserves, nigga. Because, yeah, nigga, I can rap, nigga. And I can rap really, really, really well. I can rap really, really well on any beat.
Just kind of they give me my flowers when I walk away. That's wild. That's
yo, we gave him the flowers when he walked away on his own. You know what I'm saying? This is real love and hip hop is what you're doing right now, Graham. You know what I'm saying? You acting like your birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. You feel me?
You gotta set the scene.
Why can't you just accept that you good at rapping, nigga?
This nigga, because I saw the tweet, they were like, "Oh yeah, the new album coming out," and I was like, "Graham, you got a verse on?" He's like, "Yeah, I do."
Oh no.
He just told us, we were like, "Hey, how you didn't let us know? What the fuck is that about? You're not gonna really let us know?" And then I think about, I was like, he might have let us know about it, and we could congratulate it then. But you want 2 congratulations?
No, the leader is supposed to he ain't supposed to listen. The Red Rangers don't want praise, you know what I'm saying? Because the Red Rangers supposed to be listen, man. Like, I appreciate y'all, but let's get back on track. Nigga, no.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly that. I appreciate y'all, but let's get back on track. Andy says, Graham be like, with friends like these, who needs the public enemies? You know what I'm talking about? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
You heard my verse.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Dynamite 250, AEW 250 episodes. Is that something to be commended or not? Right? We're like, go ahead.
I feel like that's like a half birthday celebration. You know, and people be like, "Yo, man, look, it's my half birthday, so we all going out to dinner." I'm like, you're a grown ass person. It's a Thursday. Go to work. Come home, make yourself dinner, shut the fuck up. I'm like, it's 250 episodes. If it's 300, then we're gonna celebrate. Like 250, shut the hell up.
No, it's like celebrating Valentine's Day. We was like, oh my god, remember the first time we had our first kiss anniversary? Like you want the first. This is the first kiss anniversary for Dynamite. So shout out to them.
I think they have. They just got to make it to like March or like February of next year, and they have outlasted WCW Nitro.
Oh, they just gotta. That's just crazy. You know how crazy that is? But we just gotta make it till March, and then we'll be better than WCW at the best thing that kept them alive.
I'm saying that the show will have lasted longer. I think there are some AEW fans out there that feel like if they make it that far, they are a better show, period, overall, than WCW ever could have been for Nitro.
I mean, you know, Impact's been running around for, you know what? Yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. So, like, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get WCW up out of here. I don't like them motherfuckers anyway.
Bro, I'm not gonna say it, but niggas be like, yo, man, look, WCW never had $1 million gate. I'm like, if you add like inflation to it, they probably had a few $1 million gates. Like
WCW never had $1 million gate?
No, they never had $1 million gate. But if we add inflation and add it up to what the money would be now, it's probably like that because they were doing stadiums just for regular episodes of fucking Nitro.
Bruh, when Goldberg won the championship at the Georgia Dome, there was 35,000 people there on a Monday.
They say 44.
Oh, well, I'm saying like, and I'm saying that's some Charlie Wilson numbers. You know what I mean? But you know, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'll say 42.
Them French Montana numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the pre-sale. They won't let me in Toronto. Like, no, like I seen like this. Like WCW was literally beating Like, listen, don't disrespect WCW, but AEW is not getting in their own way. So getting to 250 is a big deal, especially when it took WCW a long time to get to 250.
How do we feel about the 250th episode of Dynamite? Do we feel like it delivered? Do we feel like that the show was exciting? I think that they bounced back in the ratings, but as far as enjoyment, Jizzle.
I am, because I'm an old school wrestling fan. So like, yo, when in the first match, you know what I mean? You know, you open up with, you know what I mean? I don't want to say this, man, but Will Ospreay might be top 1 AB in the world because, like, opening up with you, I'm saying the one that you're paying the most, and then MJF who just got back, and then doing it like, you know what I mean, like, because like we were talking about it in the beginning, just checked all the boxes that if you're like a real Graps fan, you know what I mean, you get your 60-minute match without getting bored, because I wasn't bored in this shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And like it had it literally looked like they put every cheat code in the beginning of the stage and then like had everything so you can do whatever you want, because they had everything. They had a rep bump, they had the, you know what I mean, we take each other's moves. You know what I mean? They had chin locks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to wrestling bios. You know what I'm saying? Because chin locks are important because niggas got to breathe. You know what I'm saying? We're going for 59 minutes and 58 seconds. And so, like, opening up with that, like, I know niggas get mad that AEW be like, oh, my God, they be putting their matches on, like, free TV. But, like, yeah, nigga, why not? Do it again. Because we got the best wrestlers in the world. So I didn't mind that. But I just hate that. You know what I mean? Like, it just left a lot for people to live up to. But from the man, I like that shit, dog. Like, I fuck with them niggas, man. Like, listen, shout out to Will Ospreay. And then the other nigga won. But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ospreay and then shout out to them. Like, yo, they held it down.
Mm-hmm. Yo, facts. Like, I thought it was a good show. I definitely did. I wasn't deterred by the hour-long match. I saw a lot of people were like, yo, they're going an hour. I'm getting tired of this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I liked it. There were a couple of things in the match that I didn't like. I didn't like using the Styles Clash as a transitional move. I thought that shit was cool. Like, you know, he paying homage and everything like that. But I was like, damn, this is going to turn into super kick. We just going to be hitting niggas with Styles Clashes out of nowhere and just like letting niggas kick out of two, whatever. But I was cool off of the match. I thought they had a nice little promo from Mariah May later on in the show. And when she came out, I had to do a double take. I said, damn, they got Tony out here and Mariah May ain't even spoke yet.
Wasn't that fast? Okay.
Ooh. You want to talk about what more you want to say about MJF and Will Ospreay?
Yeah,
I didn't say it.
Okay. I
just kind of introduced the conversation of what do you guys think about?
Damn, nigga, that was fast. We done talking.
Damn, what am I doing here, right? What?
Like, yo, I
should just go. Right?
Nah.
Yo, if you leave, I'm gonna say you got bit by a snake. So
hey, this is your company.
Don't even do that.
This is your company. These are the niggas that these niggas that you working for right now.
This is not his company, nigga. No, I'm the one with the verse, nigga.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna allow you guys the space to speak and have the floor a lot this episode because I personally haven't enjoyed a lot of what's happening on wrestling programming this week. So I'm gonna be extremely negative.
No, nigga. No. Oh my God, Graham, nah.
The Drake thing? Nah, dog. You following through?
No. I don't want to be on that side. I don't want to be like on that side, like Steph's on there. Like, yo, threes, just get it together. But
yeah, go ahead.
How did you feel about the opening match?
We're not going back to that.
No. I want to know how you felt about the Mariah May thing because you've been a big supporter of this whole thing straight through.
Yeah.
Were you moved by it? You say you didn't like a lot of stuff. Did you at least like this? I was like, I liked it.
I didn't. I just thought it was kind of dry, kind of boring, bland. She didn't really have much of it didn't really feel like there was a lot to her reasoning. It was just like, you knew it was coming. You should have known. She knew, or she was the only person that didn't know. I was playing, having fun. Like, that was cool. Like, I got the gist of it. I felt like there wasn't really, I think it was, it felt like the main point of her promo was, why take the horse out back and kill it when I can shoot it in front of many people as possible? Why take the horse out back and shoot it when I can kill it in front of many people as possible? I feel like that's what they had. And then the rest of it was just like, all right, cool. But I will say, and then you can go. I will say that we do have several weeks until we get to All In. So there's plenty of time to flush this out a little bit more. Go ahead.
Okay, so I thought that they did that they were just kind of like laying the groundwork and kind of explaining the plot of like what'd you say the movie that was based off of? It was all about
Eve, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, about Eve.
Nigga, I watched a 50-minute long review of that movie. I didn't watch the movie.
You should just watch the movie, nigga. Damn.
Nah.
It's like 3 hours too. So
yeah, it was better watching the review because it was like black people reviewing it, and it was like, oh dang, she got the you feel me? It was like, oh, she gonna and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yo, what the fuck are you niggas talking about? Are we still talking about wrestling, nigga?
Yes, we're still talking about wrestling. Okay, so this storyline involved a lot of like creativity and like input from RJ City. RJ City, for y'all who don't know, he's into a lot of that like old-timey, like black and white Hollywood, like 1950s, like, you know, the old movies and shit like that. So he's into a lot of that. So apparently he had a big hand in this. All About Eve is one of those like older Hollywood movies where it's basically about this woman who's a protege of another woman. She basically like takes over her life and everything like that and pushes it to the background, and basically it takes her like the spotlight off of her and puts it on, you know, herself. So that's what this storyline was. And I think that they went through it when she was like, yo, man, you should have seen it coming. Like, you know, and then she like hits the line. She's like, yo, it's all about Mariah. I think this was just like, okay, we're laying the groundwork to let people know. I don't think it had to be like really like a strong promo. It's just like, hey, I just got to lay the groundwork. And the costume did 90% of the work. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, yo, y'all see me coming out here. I'm looking just like her. Obviously, I'm trying to be her, trying to push her to the background. Like the visual presence of it, I feel like did a lot of like the legwork.
Yeah, and in the movie, the woman Eve was basically like this broke down, like destitute. You know what I'm saying? Like damn near like she was like, I got nothing. You feel me? And like this actress takes her in, and basically she takes her career, she takes her man, and she becomes like the new it girl. You feel me? And so Tony is like, bitch, I'm finna take your title. You feel me? And we finna do it in Wembley. Cause bitch, it's gonna be hella niggas there. You feel me? We finna go, shit like that. You feel me? Yeah, what's up,
Graham? First off, this movie, when they try to make it all like this is from like this is Showgirls 1989 with Jesse Spano. You know what I'm saying? When she was like, "Yo, I don't want to be a burlesque dancer, but now I want to be the best burlesque dancer, and I got to kill this burlesque dancer that looks exactly like me, and then have relations with the black dude with the dreads, like all white girls do in life anyway." So
This nigga said relations.
No, this is the look. I'm trying not to cuss because I want to be a better person coming up on my 36th birthday in 2 weeks. So I want to be a better person. But listen,
so not
man,
for the show. This is not for the show. I don't want to not curse because I want the show to be monetized so we can pick this up and make this into something instead of just bullshitting around. Like, nah, it's for my birthday. And I want to be
man, you know what I'm saying? Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order to be a part of the show, which I am, you know what I'm saying? I got to make myself better because if myself ain't better, then the show can't be better because myself is not being whatever. So I'm saying, shout out to your fucking soliloquy that you did because you said I had fucking bubonic plague. You didn't fucking defend me, Ben. You piece of human garbage, nigga. Always said you had dysentery for like 30 minutes. Anywho, nigga, this is Showgirls.
Nigga said I had smallpox, nigga. Fuck you.
Oh, I did. I definitely said you got a cobra bite. Listen, this is fucking like that Mariah. That shit was very underwhelming, especially coming off of fucking busting Toni Storm open with her own heel and then drinking her blood. And then you come up and be like, yeah, you know, like, you should have seen it coming. Like, nigga, you were the one that was fucking confused, my nigga. Like, you decided to be like, I don't know who I'm going to choose. Like, so, like, if you plan on turning on her in the beginning, you should have turned on her. So I don't need none of that. Like, I just need to listen. I am the new version of you. Like, people was mad that she dressed like her, even though she's been dressing like her to fucking pull the version on everybody that she's fought for the last 9 months. You feel me? Like, I've been dressing up like old Toni Storm in NXT. But I didn't need the promo. Like, everything that happened last week when she busted her open and won the Owen Hart Cup, like, that's all I needed. Like, you could have just let Toni explain herself. Like, why did you let that happen to you? You're supposed to be the champ.
So what you're saying is they should have taken a week to let this breathe and then come back to it next week?
No, what I'm saying is that Tony's the one that had to fucking explain herself, nigga. I'm the one that busted you open. I just want a whole entire tournament. I just want a whole entire tournament.
She gonna talk.
Ooh, hey, nigga. Whoa, if she can't show up, nigga, then we ain't talking about
it. Satellite, nigga?
No, you did. You did.
All right. Y'all have anything more on this before we move on?
Lie to you. Yeah. No, not on that at all. Yeah, not on that.
All right. Bet.
Swerve is in the Blood and Guts next week.
He's a champion. He should be defending Team AEW. You don't like him defending Team AEW from these men that started it? You don't like that?
That's a way to get Hangman in it. So,
no, I'm cool just as long as the Acclaim ain't in it. That's all I want. I'm like, yo, just as long as the Acclaim ain't in it, I'm cool.
What are you guys talking about? They're in the match.
They're in it, Ben.
They're in the match. Oh, nigga. My bad, nigga. Okay. I'm about after this conversation because I wasn't paying attention to that portion of the show. My bad. I apologize. Y'all continue, nigga. I was doing
Swerve joined the team officially. You know,
Swerve was already on the team.
No, he was talking to McClain niggas, and then it was like, yo, we're gonna do this shit.
There's a reason why I roll out these topics. All right, boom, Blood and Guts.
How supposed to roll tops when you have your mic on mute, bro? Don't do that.
Have at it.
This nigga gonna take the picture away and be like, have at it. Yo, put the picture back, nigga. Where's the picture?
I'll take the picture away. I'll push the buttons too.
Play basketball with no balls, nigga. Yo, Team Elite. Hangman just in there like Matt Caster is definitely Rembrandt on the Warriors. Remember that I'm saying he's Rembrandt. So like it's Rembrandt, and then Darby Allin is back because he's been beating up Brandon Cutler for no reason.
I'm not gonna lie. The team AEW looks real ragtag. It looks like the team you put together on the Mighty Ducks. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
Like the 2004 Olympic team. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Allen Iverson and Vin Baker. Like, was that Vin Baker? Nigga? Like, who put Darby Allin on the team? I thought he fucking got hit by a bus, cuz.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I was doing when the Acclaim got picked to be on there. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that shit. Like, I don't know. I think I'm really leaning to more towards the Elite, but I don't know where the Elite go from here after this, because their goal is to push Tony Khan out of the company, I guess. And Team AEW is obviously whatever team we name after the company, is to keep the company pure and what it pushed for in the beginning when the company was founded. So no one is like beating niggas up, taking advantage of niggas, all that type of shit. But I'm not gonna lie. I think Team Elite is the better team. I'd like to see them win, but I don't know where you go from here, because you already having this is your big match for like the blow off, to kind of like, either if you're going to defeat them, like the evil team or whatever, because I don't know where would you have another match to kind of like have this momentum of like taking the Elite down. But Kenny Omega got to come back too, so that's another element of it.
Nigga, I ain't worried about some nigga that's not here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feel like this whole thing just happening on a episode of Dynamite. Like, I can respect even though people was bitching about them having an hour match with, you know what I'm saying, Ospreay and MJF, like having like a blood and guts match was something like one of your bigger like gimmick matches. Like, just like on a random episode of Dynamite, it just kind of like that shit kind of just like, yo, like for what? Like, you can have this for a pay-per-view, but like it just seems like
Blood and Guts should be a pay-per-view.
No, I think Blood and Guts should be a match on the pay-per-view though, like, because that's where it's been at, right?
No, it's always been an episode of Dynamite from conception. It's been an episode of Dynamite that they've done, and they've had it on there, and they've been like, okay, well, this is what we're having on TV. I do think, like, okay, maybe we center Blood and Guts around a pay-per-view. I think it'd be good there, but I guess it's like a thing to get like numbers up for TV or whatever. But
no, I definitely don't want to do that, because that shit is disgusting. Like, definitely don't want to, make a whole fucking pay-per-view around one match. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be just like the people that you hate. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't really feel like, it just really feels like, ragtag thrown together, other than
it just feels like this just feels like too much of like, okay, we were rushing, like, because I'm sorry, like, what is Mark Briscoe doing here? Mark Briscoe wasn't AEW from like the get-go, neither was Swerve. The only AEW original here, besides the Acclaim, which I already said that I wasn't really feeling him on the team, is Darby Allin. Like I feel like this is just a setup to get us to kind of like create time to get to Kenny Omega's return, and then I guess they'll do Kenny Omega versus Okada and add some type of stipulation to it or whatever. But yeah, Team AEW, they look like some ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Mark Briscoe got a whole company to worry about, dog. Like, you're the world champion of a company that these niggas. like, why are you here, my nigga? You supposed to be over there, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Having matches over there, big dog. Like, why are we over here talking this shit? And then you like, so you got time to help these niggas? That means I don't know, man. Like Blood and Guts, like, I like the name because, like, like AEW gonna have some violence in that shit, but it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, this is definitely, like I said, we just buying time until Kenny Omega gets back.
Oh, do you speak that evil on us, Ricky Humble 85? Don't speak that evil. Bring Sammy Guevara back. Go be a family man.
I'm like, for what? When is he coming back? How do y'all gonna have to fill me in on this? Pause. Like, I don't know nothing about Sammy Guevara coming back. I don't care about nothing about Sammy Guevara coming back. I don't want to see him back. I don't want to see him tweet, and I don't want to see him. None of that. I'm not giving him no more time on this show.
He can't grow. I don't trust nobody that can't grow a beard. You know what I mean? So we can just move on from him.
All right. Shit. All right. What else happened on AEW? Picture man. You want to put the pictures up? Walk off.
I don't know, man. Here's the thing. Like, I roll out. I place the pictures on here for how I want to kind of lay out the conversation for you guys. And I know like there's sometimes I be trying to fill in the blanks for niggas, but niggas don't want me to fill in the blanks today. So
all right. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. Here's a hot take. Darby Allin was lowered from the top of the rafters, a la Sting. For some reason, we got a news report that Tony Khan got Martha Hart's permission for him to do that, and I just feel like
that's overkill.
Who gives a fuck? Like, what?
Yo,
I understand. I guess I understand if they just had like the Owen Hart tournament and you want to just say, hey, by the way, we're doing this. Sure. But I feel like you don't need to do that. At least I just feel like it's, like you said, overkill. There was I'm not tripping. If I'm not mistaken, in the same article that I read, stating that AEW and Tony Khan got her permission to do this, or at least cleared it with her, spoke to her about it. They did the same thing for Sting.
Yep.
And the build-up for Sting's retirement. The fuck?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can see, like you said, if it was during the Owen, and we were doing it as like let's say he's in the finals of the Owen, and he wants to do his big entrance to commemorate Owen Hart. And I don't know why you would do a big entrance coming down from the rafters like during the Owen Hart tournament. That just seems like in bad taste. But I can see if it was something like that. But like, and again, I'm just coming back on a regular episode of Dynamite. I feel like. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you dick riding, bro. I feel like it's too much. I feel like it's awkward to even go and ask a question like, "Yo, is it cool?" Like, even though we've been lowering niggas from the ceiling for the past like 3 years, other companies have been doing it. It's not like we're using the same like equipment that happened when Owen had his accident or anything like that. If anything, you need to be asking these performers like, "Hey, look, nigga, is this really what you want to do?" Like. And especially Darby Allin. Darby Allin has literally been like doing all this crazy shit, asking like, bro, like, hey man, is it cool if we lower this nigga down? I'm pretty sure this nigga is done like this nigga is like setting niggas on fire, driving through like glass panes, and that's just like the mild shit. So I feel like asking like, hey, this nigga that has a death wish, is it okay if we, lower him down or whatever? Is that cool? Like, nah.
Yeah, that whatever. I don't really care about anything else that happened with AEW. I will tell you this: Jericho and Suzuki next week, along with the Blood and Guts match, the trios titles will be determined on Collision Bang Bang Gang versus the Patriarchy. Mercedes ran from Oh Girl, and these were the pictures that I had for the MJF Will Ospreay match. There you go.
I didn't download this shit for nothing, nigga.
Nigga had an
Not no CD, man.
Absolutely nothing. Here's one from the main event with Swerve and Okada, and piggybacking on the whole Hangman thing. I was also gonna, I don't know, pull that into the conversation as a little baby reminder that that's still out there. But again, who wants to A-Mike? Since you guys don't want me to.
I feel bad now. Nigga giving out this nigga said, yo, man, hey, look.
Now we don't want you to do it. Now we don't want you to do it.
This nigga is subliminally telling us. He's subliminally telling us, CJ, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, y'all niggas have generational episodes without me all the time, and I don't never be mad on here. internally, I'd be mad. But now this nigga was like, oh, well, go ahead then, nigga. Y'all niggas better than me. You got it. We don't, nigga. We're a team, nigga. Team blackout, nigga.
Nah, bro. If we a team, then why y'all want to work against me and not with me?
We work together.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was
Next
say
up.
Look, but yeah.
Next up, y'all was finna debate about TNA. Y'all want to do that, or y'all want to do something else?
Oh yeah, I'm running with gang.
Shit, we
Who
can do
wanna
that
argue?
now. Like that's a nice little middle of the road segment. Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. This is.
I don't know.
Shit. This week has been a lot of discourse between certain wrestlers that are named after animals. Moose said that he feels like the partnership between TNA and WWE is better than the partnership between AEW and TNA. He feels like, it's more beneficial for TNA. He feels like, okay, we're getting like seen on both sides. They're sending talent over here. We're sending talent over there. And even Bully Ray chimed in, and he feels like, in so many words, that WWE is going to, pump them up and then turn around and buy the company. So I wanted to ask you, CJ, who do you feel has had the better working relationship with TNA? Do you feel like it's AEW, WWE?
Hey, I got AEW, nigga, because we the first bitch to hit them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we the first ones to even try. You know what I mean? Like, y'all didn't want to try. Listen, y'all, WWE didn't want to try until we tried. You know what I mean? Like, it's not our fault that you niggas are the gullible cousin that's going to believe everything that we say in the wrestling business, all right? I didn't tell you to fucking let Kenny Omega come in there and win all the belts on his belt collecting tour and then get nothing back after that. I didn't tell you to do all that shit. So listen, man. Hey, man. AEW, listen. Shy Johnson, listen. Shout out to Shy Johnson. Listen, AEW is definitely Ray J. I can't help that we did that first and we made y'all famous. And you guys were trying to kill WWE the same way we were trying to kill it. So be happy with what you got. Lucky we let Kenny Omega come up over here.
Okay, I guess, and I'll take the side of WWE that they had a better working relationship, because I haven't felt like it's been like, okay, we're going to put your big title on one of our guys and we're just going to let him come back over it, and he's only going to come back on like certain episodes to defend it. I feel like with them working with like having like Jordan Grace come over, she got to fight for the NXT title. That never happened. We didn't have anybody from TNA come over and perform on AEW and fight for the big title. I mean, Christian Cage was signed to AEW when that happened. So like, I feel like, and then on top of that, like, we're not even just doing the titles. The titles haven't even, like, the world champion, like the men's world champion hasn't even set foot in NXT. Like, that's how much like we're pushing that back so we can have that as a bigger moment. And I don't think anybody from NXT is going to take that title like they did. I think this is more about like shining the spotlight. And there's some truth to what I feel like Bully Ray is saying. I feel like, I don't know if they're going to turn around and exactly buy them, but I think it'll be sort of a feeder system to NXT, like ECW was to WWE. It was like, okay, we'll give y'all a little bit of shine, a little bit of money here and there. Let a couple of your guys come on Raw. In exchange, when the contracts are over up there, send them our way. It's not much different than the working relationship that AEW has with New Japan and CMLL. No one says when they send in talent over there and they sign them. When Will Ospreay came over, no one's saying, "Oh man, Tony trying to buy New Japan, Tony trying to buy this company, Tony trying to buy that company." No, it was like, "Yo, just pass them along." It's like, "Hey, you made some appearances on that show. We'd rather you go over to one of our friends anyway." So,
listen,
what are you gonna say? Go ahead.
You niggas came to us because we did the Forbidden Door, nigga. Like, we didn't ask you niggas to come over here. You feel me? Like, AEW was the newest hot shit in town, and you wanted to fucking attach yourself to us, man. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about them niggas. Like, like we was like, well, you guys didn't send it. Listen, you guys are in the honeymoon phase right now. Like, like AEW and WWE are in the honeymoon phase because they got a new nigga in charge. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get that new manager at the job. You know what I'm saying? He's cool as fuck in the first fucking 6 months until, you know what I'm saying, the reports come in and you're like, well, shit. Like, we didn't tell you niggas to give fucking Kenny Omega the belt. That was on you. Like, you were supposed to be the big homie. Like, you let the little nigga come in there and be the big homie, and then we're the big homie now. AEW did all they could to get over. And good, nigga, that's on TNA to be the gullible cousin that believes that Santa Claus is real. That's on y'all.
They gave them the belt in hopes that him showing it on Dynamite would get people to watch their matches on TNA and everything, Impact at the time. And I think they were also hoping that, like, hey, maybe you let some of our talent make appearances on AEW, but it was literally just a one-way working relationship. That's why I feel like the WWE relationship is like a little bit more beneficial because we're sending guys over there. We're sending Tatum Paxley over there. We sending hey, don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that.
Hey, yo.
Don't y'all do that.
Pat Bev over there, you know what I'm saying? You say the Germany, you know what I'm saying? That makes the NBA more international, nigga. Listen, man. I know you used to argue with this nigga, but don't bring up Tatum Paxley when you're arguing with me, my nigga. No, bro.
My point is, I'm not arguing about the stars of the company. I'm just arguing
I sent Kenny Omega to your show, nigga.
I said the best wrestler in the world to your show. No one came back over. Like, yo, he did allowed to send talent down there. Nobody came back over and was allowed to be on their show. And on top of that, when they asked for talent to come down there, they were like, I'm not going down there. Chris Jericho said, nigga, I'm not going down there performing in that shithole. This were his words. Sammy Guevara said, no, I'm not going down there. And that's Sammy Guevara.
Yo,
nigga, you better be happy anybody invites you anywhere.
Haslam and Dylan Brooks doesn't want to go and play in Serbia. You're gonna have to give me better names than that, big dog, because like just having Joe. If you'd have pulled up like, listen, man, Joe Hendry is on fucking NXT, like it's really good. Like, and we took that shit from y'all. Listen, we sent our best. Like we sent our. Like, listen, Kenny Omega is AEW's Braun, and we sent him to your little weak ass show when nobody was watching it. Even though we took your title. Hey man, my bad. You know what I mean? Even though you said yeah, you feel me? But you me sending Kenny Omega to your show once a month, and then you sending Tatum Paxley once doesn't really.
No Quarter Catch Club, no Quarter Catch Crew,
bro.
No,
I'm just saying,
nobody.
But I'm just saying, in half the niggas that we sent. All right, man. I didn't have to send Kenny Omega. I could have sent Sammy Guevara over there. Who you trying to put over there?
He said, "I'm not going."
Yo, facts. Shai said, Moose, Motor City Machine Guns, and the Good Brothers all wrestling on Dynamite. I don't remember the Good Brothers wrestling on Dynamite. I remember them making appearances, but the Good Brothers, it's like, I know these niggas in real life. Like, these niggas are my friends, so of course I'm going to be over here showing up on the show, nigga. Like, the fuck?
But the last Moose I seen do anything was on the Casual Geographic video on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck a Moose is doing.
Yeah, but yeah, I just feel like they have a better working relationship. I feel like, yo, even though y'all laughed at Tatum Paxley, I just feel like this is the beginning of it. I feel like they're gonna send more people down there. We got a Rascals reunion on NXT.
Bro, you could substitute Tatum for Fallon Henley, and they'd have been like, "Oh, what?"
Fucking hate this nigga. All right. I'm done with this. Y'all can pick out who you thought had a better argument. Who you think?
So I win?
No. Tapping out, nigga. No, just because the argument, just because the debate is over, don't mean you won. Like, it's for the people to decide who won.
Oh, just because it's over doesn't mean that you won. You feel me? It's just that the time is out. And then we gotta let people decide.
Going to decision.
To close that out, you guys are hilarious. I I will say that I have quite enjoyed the Impact and NXT or the TNA rather and NXT relationship. Jordan Grace was amazing. Hopefully she gets to come back on to NXT TV. Joe Hendry has been hilarious, just the way that he's popping up in all these different places. And just,
show injury.
Exactly. That's great. I do know that Dynamite saw not Dynamite, excuse me. I believe it was during the Sean says, it was during the pandemic that AEW was working with them, and that was the COVID was a problem during that time. But they did see like a 30% increase in ratings. This WWE partnership has not led to any increase in ratings. Ben, are you watching TNA?
Yes, I've been watching TNA.
Has this led to you?
I've been watching the parts that I want to watch. Yeah.
This has led you to watch more TNA? That's good. Even if you're lying, that's amazing. That's great. We'll say that. There's a bunch of matches that we saw during this partnership, like Kenny Omega wrestled Rich Swann, Sami Callihan, Moose, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, Willie Mack, Deonna Purrazzo, and Thunder Rosa wrestled. Mercedes Martinez and Deonna Purrazzo also had a match. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage versus Josh Alexander, and you're talking about Tatum Paxley. Just want to throw that out there.
We're only in the beginning. This is like what's that shit that Paul Heyman's saying? This is only the second inning. This is only the second inning,
And also AEW booked the Good Brothers better than WWE has, and they weren't even on their fucking roster. Fuck. But I will say this. They don't give a fuck. So all the more power to them, because as long as the checks is clear, it don't matter.
They don't care. Listen, is the direct deposit gonna hit on time? Okay, cool. Dog, what you want me to do? All right, sounds good to me. Lucky I'm here.
So yeah, salute to these two guys in that debate. I had a blast listening to you two pontificate and try to come up with solutions why any of this is good, really, to be honest. Whatever. But hey, support wrestling.
Yeah. I want you niggas ain't gonna be shit when AJ Styles shows up, nigga. How about that?
You said you want Brian Scalabrine to come up, you say, and start doing Styles clashes, right? Get that old nigga up out of here, blood. Man, you niggas is old, blood. What are you gonna do when you send AJ Styles and I send fucking Will Ospreay?
Never mind. I tried it. Cool.
Good.
I got nothing no more. I lost it. It's gone. I can't use it again.
Dang. Okay.
Slammiversary is this weekend. It's sold out. Shut up. Stop talking. Mute up, niggas. Slammiversary this weekend. Salute to TNA. We got a couple of matches on this card. Salute to AJ Francis. He's defending the Digital Media Championship against PCO, and this nigga just won't die. Jordan Grace is defending the Knockouts World Championship against Ash by Elegance. I don't know why she's wrestling a match. The Knockouts World Tag Team titles are on the line. Spitfire is trying to grab them belts from Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards. Oh, by the way, the TNA World Championship is on the line. It's a 6-way elimination match. Josh Alexander, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, Nick Nemeth, Joe Hendry, and Steve Macklin. I will say this. If TNA does not pull the trigger on Joe Hendry winning the world title in this match this very weekend, what the fuck?
NXT's gonna do it? Yeah, you're right. NXT's gonna do it. I mean, since y'all niggas don't want to get this fucking free 100 lives, we'll take it.
Mustafa Ali defends the X Division Championship against Speedball Mike Bailey. Yeah, this is probably going to be the best match on the card. Not probably.
No doubt.
That's going to be the best match.
Not probably.
Not probably.
100%.
Boom! Shout out to Carol 22. Wesley just popped up on TNA TV.
Oh, what?
Is he? Are
They
they
added
calling him
Derek White to
Wesley over there?
the living team. Like, swear to God, nigga.
That's crazy.
Yo, man, y'all niggas is so happy, man. Everybody's having the relationship in the first 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, which is not asking to see your phone, but, cool.
WWE announced that No Mercy and Halloween Havoc are returning this year for NXT Sunday, September 21st and October the 27th, respectively. So I don't know if you're in those areas, get your tickets. Premium live events, they'll be on Peacock. I'm watching from home with a blunt. They said the Rascals was on NXT. Yeah, there's that. What else?
Shit.
I got something
Benjamin.
to say.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Good.
Oh,
Please.
Nigga said my first whole name. Nigga, damn. Wait.
Oh.
He said Benjamin. Nigga, wait.
Jizzle said he had something to say as I was trying to get that out.
No. You can ask Ben. No, you can ask Ben.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Because you what?
Oh yeah, I had a whole agenda to start. Listen, so we talking about NXT. I got a whole new agenda to start. I'm calling it the Hail Mary. Thea Hail Mary. You know what I mean? I want her to win all the belts in NXT. That's all.
Nah.
She's like GTA 6 Bruiserweight.
I'm not gonna say I really feel about Thea Hale on here, but you have fun with that. The way you feel about Tatum Paxley is the way I feel about Thea Hale, okay? All right.
Well, how you feel about Thea Hale? How I feel about fucking the Bird Lady? We had a whole fucking drop for this shit, nigga.
We're not disparaging the Bird Lady agenda. That's not what we're gonna do on here. She ain't do nothing wrong. Okay? It's the Bird Lady agenda.
The Bird Lady I trust is Tony Braxton and Monica.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Yeah, not it. She ain't it. My bad.
No, Thea Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're calling her right now. She's gonna win all the belts.
Okay, Graham, what did you have to say?
Big fish in a small pond.
I don't know what this nigga's talking about, Graham. What did you have to say?
I wanted you to take us through this latest VHS tape from the Wyatt Sicks and Mr. Eric Rowan. Yeah. Because that's new shit. That's compelling television.
Yo, facts. And we had just talked about this a couple of weeks ago with the whole like introduction of the VHS tapes and everything like that, and them introducing the characters and all that. So in the way that they introduced it, they had the VHS pop up, and the Y6 put the VHS on the Pat McAfee show. He delivered it to WWE, dropped it off with them and everything like that. And it was a vignette of Eric Rowan. And he was explaining how Bray Wyatt and Brody Lee's deaths affected him, and his need to be surrounded by people, because he just feels like, okay, well, if when I'm gone, who's gonna miss me? Who's gonna mourn me? That sort of thing. So I thought this was really compelling, and this hit me harder than the Bo Dallas video that he did when he was talking about how Bray's death affected him, because on the documentary about Bray and everything like that, we kind of got to hear him get out all of his emotions and his feelings and everything like that, and give us the rundown and everything like that. But we haven't been able to hear from Eric Rowan, and hearing him just be like, okay, I lost one brother and then I lost another brother, and talk about that and be like in tears and all that. I feel like that was, like you said, Graham, that's compelling television. Like, this is the best one that they've done so far. And I feel like they could have, like, you could have done this one as a two-parter. I feel like, there was a little bit more that you could have talked about. You could have talked about his time away and all that type of stuff. But I feel like they really did a good job, especially like not just keeping it centered on Bo Dallas, like letting you know, like, we're going to give you an insight on what everybody else feels too. and not just like centering it all around Bo. CJ, how'd you feel about the VHS tape with Eric Rowan?
Oh man, it's always sound like something that I said, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago when I was like, hey man, what if they let all them niggas talk? Nah, man. Nah, man. That shit was it kind of adds like a layer to where like you don't know like where they're gonna be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are they fucking bad guys? Are they the Pride Troopers? Or are they you know what I'm saying? Like, who are they? Like, are they doing this shit for justice? Like, well, what are they? That Eric Rowan shit, that was probably the most deep and the most personable that Eric Rowan has been since he's been wrestling. And I think that whole shit with Eric Rowan, like, because he was the one that I was worried about, even though Dexter Lumis is the one that don't be saying shit. So he was the one that I was worried about because he don't really be talking like that. You know, he's been like Redbeard, then he would run around with the Dark Order, and then he popped up, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying, shout out to Brody Lee, RIP. You know what I mean? With that, but you ain't really heard from him like that. But like him being the first one to speak out of the group, other than Bo Dallas, I think that meant something. It kind of shows that he's, you know what I'm saying, that he's Chubbs, or he's like the second in command. You know what I mean? Like he's Stringer Bell without the snitching. And like I think that was a strategic move to have him speak first, and then have fucking Joe Gacy, who had his own little group, and then Dexter Lumis, who was in a group but didn't say shit but married somebody. And like I think him going there shows like not only his importance in the group, but his status in the group. And then like I think that they're going to be running this shit together. So like I really enjoyed the Rowan shit because you didn't get to see that shit.
Yeah, I felt like it, like what you said. Like I feel like it was a strategic move because right when we had gotten like our emotions calmed down after the whole Bray Wyatt conversation and all that Bo had with Uncle Howdy, it's like, okay, you know, we're just going on with introductions. Like, nah, here's some more tears for you, nigga. Here's some more shit to break your heart. Like, I guess next, I don't know who we do next. Maybe they go. I feel like they would save Nikki Cross for last. I don't know why. I just feel like
Nah. You gotta let Nikki go next because she's the most like when you really think about it, like Nikki is the most accomplished person in this whole fucking group. When you really think about it, because what have you other motherfuckers done that I ain't done? And I'm just over here handing out the tapes. And I think eventually, like especially what Rhea be doing with the fucking Judgment Day, like I'm the one that has world championships and Money in the Banks and tag team championships. Like you niggas ain't won shit. So I think like I even think that shit's a fucking ploy. Like having her like I'm the one bringing out the tapes because you know like hey man, everything needs a woman's touch type shit. But like I would like to see her go next because I don't give a fuck what Joe Gacy got to say, nigga. Like real talk. And this nigga Dexter Lumis ain't said shit before, so why would I care right now? Especially you supposed to be a rambling nigga, and then you ain't said nothing.
I think his story, like if I'm guessing, I think his story is going to probably be about the comparisons that have been made between him and Bray Wyatt over the years, like especially when he was doing his first gimmick in NXT. A lot of people were calling him like great value Bray Wyatt. Maybe he talks about that and trying to like kind of like keep up with that. I don't know. I feel like they got to bring it back to Bray some type of way in that because he definitely was. Niggas like, hey, look, you Bray Wyatt Jr., nigga.
So husky hairs looking motherfucker.
Especially when he changed up his gear and started wrestling in trunks. I was like, hold up.
Put this pig mask on, fat nigga. But
You I saw Ben, you made a comment because this whole Eric Rowan thing was fire, of course. You know, these niggas in pre-production shit where they get to shoot shit and edit shit and cut shit, chop shit up. They always gonna go crazy with that. I thought it was really just fucking sad. Like, it was just fucking sad, man. It just felt bad for this nigga because everything he said was right. Who's gonna remember me? I'm just Rowan. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, you are just Rowan. But like, you gotta bring it into the ring, right? You gotta bring it into the ring, right? And so they had this thing where Chad Gable calls out Bo Dallas, and already I feel like we're having the effects of what this shit does to other characters. We've been waiting for months for Chad Gable and the Creed brothers to get together. And that shit was so fucking quiet. You could drop a pin and somebody could guess if it was heads or tails.
Yeah, definitely anticlimactic.
So when I saw you say a 6-man tag match at SummerSlam would be a movie, I'm going to ask you right now, who's going to be on this team to face Chad Gable and the Creed brothers?
Okay, all right. So it's
Who you got?
It's gonna be Bo.
Yeah,
obviously, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Joe Gacy. Despite what I said about this nigga, he can't wrestle, and Eric Rowan is the big man. I think we just let Dexter Lumis just sit outside with Nikki Cross and just be menacing. But hey,
all them niggas is big men.
I think it's gonna be a good match, and you're absolutely right about the debut of the Creed brothers and Chad Gable forming their alliance being very anticlimactic. I feel like you could have had them get together this week, and then next week you could have had him call out. You could have had him call out Bo and they attack him, and you do all that. I feel like it was a little clunky. I feel like they could have done it different, but yeah. That was definitely a fumble.
And already this nigga's invincible. You get the beat down and
he's not invincible.
That doesn't hurt. It's so funny. Keep doing it. Do it again. Bring out my friends. You got your mask. I got mine. Okay, cool. Isn't this so fun? This shit is stupid.
I didn't.
Bro, this nigga got a whole nigga on his team, nigga with a hammer, nigga.
Look. I love the shit where they do with the edits and the shit that they're doing behind the scenes with the promos and shit. Great, but already I'm telling you, bro, it's looking like it's falling apart. You feel me? And I'm just like, to me, it feels like, and it's looking like it's falling apart because I'm just like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, Bo Dallas is not a fucking star. He's just not a star. There's no fucking aura. There's nothing behind. Like, yeah, you're Bray Wyatt's brother. It's like when niggas used to be like, Ray J is Brandy's brother. You feel me? Like, there's like niggas trying to act like there's nothing special about Ray J. Ray J, that's Brandy's brother. You feel me? This is Bray's brother. You feel me? Like, this is nothing mind blowing or not. Like,
so
I want it to be good. I want to like it. I want to like it. I do.
So to you, he's not beating the John Belushi comparisons, is what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
Shout out to Shaq. Right. That is not a Ray J stray. I fuck with Ray J. Ray J is a staple and a cornerstone of this podcast. He is a legend. That's me saying. That's me saying how people would treat and say. That's what I'm saying. I'm just making that comparison. This man.
No, who'd you call
that's Bray brother? I said that's Bray brother.
Oh, who was that?
That's Bray brother. Okay. That's Bray brother.
To me, I don't feel as if he's trying to reach and get the stardom that Bray Wyatt has. I think he's comfortable in his own little setting of building this up and kind of carrying out his brother's his legacy and doing it on his own speed. Like, I'm not trying to be you. I'm trying to complement your work and carry it on. I don't think he's trying to have that Bray Wyatt big aura and trying to be him. I think he knows, like, okay, I'm not my brother. I don't know if I'll get any world titles out of this or anything like that. I think he just feels comfortable and happy just to be there and to carry out the last wish of his brother. Now, I think a lot of people have kind of put this like on a pedestal with like asking like, okay, do you see a world champion in him? Do you see him doing all this and that? Yeah, you can make your face. I've seen people ask this. They're like, do you see Bray Wyatt as a world champion on that? Niggas like, oh yeah. They're like, yo, like, do you see Bray Wyatt as a world champion? Do you see him carrying the company? Like, these are questions and these are debates that I've seen people have online. But I don't think, for me, from what I see for Bo Dallas and for the way I've heard him speak about Bray and everything like that, and the documentary and the little backstage video or whatever, I don't think he's trying to do all that. It's just like, oh, I wanted to work with my brother. This is what we always envisioned that we were going to do together. I'm just going to carry it out. I don't think he needs that star presence. I think it needs to be in the middle of the show where it is. Not the big star presence that Bray had. I'll fix it. Not the big star presence that he had. But I feel like Bo will be good enough to carry this where it needs to go. I don't see this going to a main event. I don't see this going to like the upper part of the card. I see them having some fun 6-man matches, being menacing and being towards kind of the middle of the card. This isn't the Wyatt family that got Bray Wyatt the world title shots and all that type of stuff. I feel like this is like, he doesn't need a title. We're just going to keep this middle of the road, middle of the show. It's going to be really grandiose, really big, but we know our limits. It's like we're playing within our limits.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Christian Ramos. You know what I'm saying? Bo is Fat Joe, whereas Bray is Big Pun. You can't fill them shoes, but you'll be successful enough. This is probably the greatest fucking analogy that I've ever seen in my life when it comes to this shit right here, because that is so, in the middle of the couldn't do diddly. Hey, yo, all you have to do is be yourself. You know what I mean? Even though if your brother is a legend, like, all you have to do is be yourself and then carry on the legacy. You just got to do it the way that you do it. I think, because like, even with the Wyatt family, like, if as much as people want to talk about the Wyatt family, like, them niggas still became the Bludgeon Brothers, and then we destroyed the Bludgeon Brothers on this podcast in the first 18 episodes. I know I did. So we're not gonna act like that shit broke off into something else. Like, he's just trying to do something, you know what I'm saying, to carry on the legacy while building up some other niggas. And like, listen, this Wyatt Sicks is way better than that Wyatt family that was with. You know what I'm saying? With just them three. I think you just need to give it some time, man. Like I said, give it some time. Let it marinate. That's why I love the Rowan shit so much.
Question.
Like, just let it ride. Answer.
What are you talking about when you say this Wyatt Sicks is better than the Wyatt family with what three?
When it was just Bray, Rowan, and then Brody.
You think this is better than that?
Yeah.
I'm turning this show off. Thanks for coming. Follow at the MVP 3.
Okay. I give you the one with Braun. I will give you the iteration with Braun. I will say that this is better than the one with Braun Strowman involved, but I can never in my lifetime give you.
Bro, what iteration could it be if you just added another nigga to it? If you added another nigga to a whole group and they're weaker, then what the fuck is the good of the group?
You are saying that this 5 weeks of videotapes is better.
I meant that it could be.
Them niggas,
give it some time.
I don't think it could be. I think Bray, the Wyatt family, the original Wyatt family, did what they did. They set the standard for what this kind of like grouping could be. The Wyatt Sicks, I feel like, isn't even comparable to the original Wyatt family. Until if they can get can build up a catalog of matches that you can sit beside the original Wyatt family, and be like, okay, that match was better, that match was better, that match was better. Okay, but you gotta look back. These niggas had rivalries with the Shield, with the New Day, with all these other groups like John Cena, all that. Like I told you before, they're not sniffing the main event.
Yo,
that automatically sidesteps on it.
You just wait. You just wait until you get the Wyatt Sicks versus Legado del Fantasma and fucking Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
So it's their fault that they don't have a shield to go against. So it's their fault.
When they put them with the LWO and Stephanie Vaquer joins the group, and then oh shoot, she goes evil too, and then Nikki Cross beat her ass, and then she got to go back good. Ooh, that's gonna be just the best, right?
Hey, Graham, how many Bludgeon Brothers matches do you remember?
Hated them all.
Hey, I'm saying, how many years removed from the Wyatt family were they from that?
I don't know, like
2 years,
3. Maybe.
Bro,
I'm just saying, give it some time. Listen, I'm not a patient motherfucker at all. I just want to like express some patience for them because I like to see shit build. Like I just want them to give them some time. But I think that they could be better than them. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna be the Bludgeon Brothers because they ain't got fucking he who should not be named.
Let's go ahead and close out. Let's close this out with this because Christian is killing the analogies. The Wyatt Sicks is the Purple City Bird Gang, and the Wyatt family is Dipset. Yeah,
no, don't do that to him.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Yeah,
the Wyatt. Listen, that's not.
What do you want to call? What do you want to call them? They haven't done anything yet.
Because they just got here, nigga. Like, what can you do? You just got here, nigga. Come on, man. Like the Wyatt family had the whole NXT shit to go through that.
Check it out. You said some crazy shit, and Rhea Ripley's back, and she had the titties out this week. So, no. No. Dominik Mysterio wants to apologize. He had been carrying around a black rose all episode. What's gonna happen here?
2024
is Dom gonna switch up and slide off with Liv? You think that's gonna happen, Ben?
Most definitely. That's the end game for SummerSlam. He's gonna come out there, act like he's helping out Rhea, and then he slides Liv Morgan in a chair. She beats her, and then he's like, okay, I'm leaving this group, nigga. Like, we going off in the sunset. We doing our own thing. Or maybe, like I said last week, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley get put out the group in the same night, and it's like we go with a new direction with Judgment Day because they buddy dapping up in the back in the locker room, talking shit about Dominik Mysterio and everything like that. She told Damian Priest she was coming back. I think they're gonna just like, okay, fuck it. We going in a new direction with the Judgment Day. We'll keep the name, but you niggas gotta go. And they let Liv Morgan into the group.
Listen, just like the same way that every nigga does, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, ladies, we're gonna go with the woman that likes us the most. You feel me? And I don't remember Rhea, you know what I'm saying, buying me 50 nuggets and a PS5. So I think that's gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna switch up, you know what I'm saying, because that's what he's supposed to do. And but you know what I'm saying, shout out to her being back.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. This whole rivalry with Liv Morgan and everything like that, I feel like, I don't know. The way that Graham felt about the storyline and everything about Mariah May and Toni Storm, about the promo that they had this week, was kind of how I felt about the little back and forth that Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley had on Raw.
How you gonna please not show up?
Yo, it was cool to me. I just felt like there was something missing. I don't know. Like the little thing she was talking about, I lost my voice and all that. Yeah, that's cool and all that, but I don't know. I just felt a little let down.
Yeah, it definitely felt anticlimactic. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you got Rhea coming back off of a couple months injuries when you know what I mean, like Liv's been running around trying to take her whole entire life, because it's not like Liv doesn't have like a reasonable excuse, because like you turned on me and like, yeah, I'm taking your man, but like it did feel lackluster, you know what I'm saying, bringing Rhea back. So
No,
I
I'm
don't know,
not.
man. Hope it gets
I
better.
wasn't upset with Rhea being back. I was just upset with the way that they used her. I felt like her being back on the show brings a lot to the show. Like you know when she's gone, you feel her presence when she's missing. But I feel like that promo that they had between her and Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio was like, okay, I'm trying to get my title back, and then she's like, yo, you can have that nigga. I don't really want him like that. And then just later on in the night, just be like, okay, yeah, we back together and all that. I feel like they could have just, I don't know. I feel like they could have like kind of strung that along. She could have made him work a little bit more to like get back in her good graces and all that. And then you could have projected that more to the storyline where he's like, you know what? You making me put in all the work to get back with you? It's not even worth it. Fuck you. Like, I'm just going to go slide over here. I feel like they could have worked it out more towards that, but just doing all that, like, okay, well, I don't want to like him out going out here following her around with the rose and all that just for her to forgive him in the same night. And the same episode where she jumped in this nigga's lap again. I'm like, did you not see that? And you're like, yo, you're mine. I'm not yours. You're mine. I'm like, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think with that, they've effectively ended the idea officially of this being an actual relationship. With her saying, I don't belong to anyone. I'm not yours. You're mine. Like that flat out says, bitch ass nigga, this ain't what you thought it was, nigga. Like, what is you talking about? Stop playing over there with her and get your dumb ass back over here. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
No, facts. And
stop playing with me in front of my face, nigga.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was kind of like insulting to the intelligence of her as a character when kind of Finn Balor and JD McDonough were explaining themselves. They were like, yo, look, man, we just wanted to get the belts. With the belts are back in Judgment Day. And she's like, nah, I'm not mad at you niggas. I'm mad at him. And then they kind of just like played it to that. And she was like, yo, man, it's cool that you guys got the belt. At the end of the day, Judgment Day got the tag titles, whatever. I feel like that was kind of like insulting to their intelligence. Like, these niggas are plotting on you.
Yeah, no, are you watching the show?
Everybody should know what's different just because everybody's dealt with women before. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as Rhea was like, I want to take everything from Rhea Ripley because she turned on me because like she did one thing to me a couple of years ago, and then now I want to ruin her entire life no matter what, no matter when it happens. Like, I want her to suffer. And then
she did starts with to her.
Yeah, she turned on her, you know what I mean? Like, and then yeah, man.
Yeah. And then a couple months later, beat her up again and then put her on the shelf.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? Like, you think I'm doing this shit for a reason, but you don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? They never seen, you know what I mean, when Cannabis had to fucking get at LL. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get at Rhea because, like, yo, I want you to suffer. But then when, you know what I mean, when Can I Bust comes out, and then there's nothing you can do about it because I can beat you up. And then I can take this fucking goofy motherfucker back because, like the winner in the end is Dom, all right? He's got to play it right. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that little Jalen Brunson shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get 145. And then, like, I can just play this. I love you and I love you. Like, you can love them both. You just got to let them fight each other. And, like, whoever wins, you know what I'm saying? You pick them. With a prize, ladies and gentlemen.
But to go back, how many more weeks we got until SummerSlam? What do we got? Like,
is that the first?
It's the third. The 3rd of August.
So weeks from Saturday, my birthday. So that's like, we got 2 weeks.
We got 2
weeks from Saturday.
Yeah. There's enough time for them to kind of like to fix my doubts and everything like that leading up to the match itself. But yeah, there was just some plot holes that I didn't really like. I was waiting for Rhea to go off and be like, and you niggas, y'all had her back here, you coming out the room with her and everything like that. She brought you the PlayStation. He's still playing on the PlayStation that Liv bought in your fucking face. And you telling me that you're like, nah, bro, it's cool. Don't even worry about it. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, come on, bro.
Turned on his main chick for 50 nuggets. You know what I'm saying? That's only $13.99. You turned on me for $14, my G? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know you can fold. You know what I'm saying? You a weak nigga.
$14.27 with tax.
For real, you know what I'm saying? That's without the fucking without the sauces.
Nah, I need the sauces. He don't need the sauces, apparently. All right, last thing we got on this list, man. Drew McIntyre in this whole situation with Adam Pearce, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. I guess Adam Pearce was saying he would give Drew McIntyre that match with CM Punk at SummerSlam. The fans want to see it. Adam Pearce wants to see it. He knows Drew McIntyre wants the match. He knows CM Punk wants the match. The only thing Drew McIntyre has to do in order to make this match official is apologize to the referees.
No.
That was just too fucking much. Like, well, hold on, bro.
Apologize for what?
What you mean? Apologies. Wait. I'm supposed to say I'm sorry?
Niggas weren't even there.
Who wasn't there?
Like them niggas that I punched, you know what I'm saying? They weren't a part of the reason why I was upset. You were just in the way of me trying to get into what I was trying to get into.
Right. You feel me? Like, so it's not like I ain't got no issue with them. I ain't got no qualms, no problems, no, you feel me? Ain't no funk, ain't no smoke with them. It's just y'all was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I ain't never seen anybody in America apologize to collateral damage, nigga, so I'm not going to do it either.
Hey, do they typically make wrestlers apologize for ref bumps?
No, it's like, yo, what happens when Roman Reigns accidentally swings his hand back, hits that nigga in the face? He's down for 5 minutes. I'm supposed to apologize to them too. Supposed to get fined for that shit too. My fault, nigga. Just don't get away next time. Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful.
Just say that you lost your smile, Drew.
I feel like they're putting this into place because they're not really 100% sure if CM Punk will be back in time to wrestle. So if they don't end up having this match, it could kind of be like, well, the nigga didn't apologize, so we couldn't have a match. I can't let the match happen. And then they push it back to like Bad Blood or something like that.
So how do they get out of this? Because CM Punk isn't cleared yet. There's some type of Seth Rollins dynamic in this. They've got 2 weeks to get this worked out. If this match isn't booked by like we have two Monday Night Raws left in order to get this officially on the books for SummerSlam. Really one, and then they got to make a decision whether they can do this CM Punk thing or if they have to pivot and make this Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre thing a thing. Jizzle, go ahead.
You know what's the common denominator in that whole thing?
What's
Seth Rollins. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like, what you need me to do? Who you want me to fight? It don't really matter. Like, it really don't really matter. Like, listen, do you want him to be suspended more, or do you want him to be hurt? Seth Rollins coming back like as early as he did was definitely a breath of fresh air for these niggas because. Okay, I can have him fight him, or I can fight him because he's basically been in 2 fucking confrontations with both of them for 2 different reasons. So like, he's definitely the fucking the middle part of the Venn diagram. I'm saying that when the circles meet in the middle, he's definitely
give us a solution though.
Fight whoever. So, like, if CM Punk can't fight, nigga, fight the other one.
I want to bring this back across. Herb Blitzer says, what do they do? Seth versus Drew or triple threat? My thing is, I don't want CM Punk to rush back just for the sake of doing this SummerSlam match, just for him to get re-injured during this match. Because it's like, okay, we could have held this off and had this match at like Bad Blood or some shit like that. And we could have let it kind of sit. Like, I don't want it to be a situation of, okay, Katie, we need you to come back, do your little stupid dance in the back, and then, like, re-injure yourself, and you can't play for the first year on your contract with the Nets. I don't want it to be some type of bullshit like that. If he's not 100% certain, like, okay, I'm feeling good, I can wrestle, don't push it. If you need to, and you really just like, he won't take no for an answer, y'all want to get him on the card, you can do a triple threat that kind of like lessens the load on him, that he can kind of rely on Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre to kind of steer the match. Or if you want to just have Drew versus Seth, I feel like you could get away with that too. I just don't want to see CM Punk come back just to be like, okay, let's have this match, and then we don't see him for like another 6 months because of some shit that could have been tabled for 6 more weeks.
Whose fault is that, nigga? Don't get hurt, nigga. Be careful. I can't help that you got hurt, my nigga.
Right. That's why he needs to stay out of the ring until he's healthy.
Then talk more.
The real JM says, why they ain't have Punk apologize to the ref for impersonating one? That's a good question. Drew McIntyre has gotten fined, suspended, you know what I'm saying, all types of shit, and CM Punk has got no type of punishment for interrupting a match, impersonating a referee, and like there's no punishment for CM Punk at all here. Probably because they go way back. You feel me? Him and Adam Pearce, they go back.
How, nigga? They know them niggas. Like, no disrespect CM Punk like that. Well, don't disrespect D-Rose like that, first off.
I don't know Ring of Honor. I just feel like them niggas was in Ring of Honor together. I just feel like Adam Pearce did some Ring of Honor shit.
You know what? They probably did. Hold on.
CM Punk?
Let's see. Boom. Yeah, right here. As an AT alien, I would like for it to be at Bad Blood. Shout out to Brent.
Tell Andre to play the flute.
Please don't. Gerard says Punk running around the house, but if I do it, I get a whooping. That's funny. Nick Aldis wouldn't have let this slide. Salute to David. Yeah, Nick Aldis, he don't be letting them niggas, you feel me, go crazy like that. He be running up on niggas.
No, when you have a fucking franchise player that's gonna listen to you like that, we have a Steph Curry over there. Like, listen, Cody Rhodes is Steph Curry over there for SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want to do, but I'll do it. As long as I got the belt, though. You know what I'm saying? It's different than when you have a Steph Curry, then you have a fucking Chris Paul. Well, who's the nigga that likes to move around a lot? You know, he have a fucking Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Damn. My star player is better than your star player, and my vet is better than your vet. That's why we're on Fridays. You're on Mondays. Everybody hates Mondays, but everybody loves Fridays.
I feel like as of late, I don't know. I feel like Raw's had the more compelling TV show between them and SmackDown. I don't know. That's just me. But I don't really have too much more to say on the subject of CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Do you guys have any more to say? Anything about CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, the possibility of a triple threat? Whatever, because I don't got anything else on it.
But look, one of y'all gonna have to fight fight Drew McIntyre anyway. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay. All right. Cool.
There you go. All right. I got nothing else on this docket. So unless y'all got something special y'all want to say, unless y'all want the floor for some announcement, y'all want to diss somebody.
Oh no, I don't need to diss nobody. Last thing that I'm cool. You know, I'm cool.
Nah, I got some dissing to do. Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh Lord.
I want to say that I love y'all and I love the fans and I love my brothers. My birthday is coming in 2 weeks. Send me something.
All right. I'm good.
Yo, wait, hold on. Wait, what Brent said, we are not doing that. We're not dissing.
Don't read it.
I saw that. I was finna grab that comment too.
No, we're doing that. Listen. Ankle weights don't exist when you have Shayna Baszler and then the lesbian. Yo, follow us on the
What he said at the enemy's P3 all social media platforms. Follow the gang. You feel me? At oh my god, Graham beat me there. Don't meet me there. Still the public enemy #1. I ain't even defended it yet. I just wanted to remind y'all that this thing is possible. Also, I moved my Penta mask because I figured it should be over here instead of over. And now you can see both of them a little bit better. So there you go. Man. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Penta. That's all I got.
What the fuck is
y'all niggas is sick. Hey, You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok @_SonOfMars_. I don't want to read no more of your comments.
Yeah. Good. Great. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man, we in July. I'm back from the plague.
Of death.
I'm back from plague and Terry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, _that's_me with 2 E's _. My birthday's in 12 days or 11 days, whenever you listen to it. And yeah, man, I love my brothers.
All right, man. We holla at y'all. Y'all be smooth. Y'all be easy. Take care of yourselves and each other. Deuces.
Yo, start AD.